Hello, this is the Radio Geek from Radio Geek Blades, and today for you I've got to do a open tag brought to you by the Red-Eyed Patriot. It is show us your 5 favorite case knives. Now, if you don't know who the Red-Eyed Patriot is, go check out his channel. I have a link down in the description. Give him a sub, watch his videos. He came up with this open tag, which is a great open tag. He's got lots of great videos. Go check him out. Okay, now my 5 favorite case knives. This was hard because, you know, how do you just narrow it down to 5? And, you know, this kind of changes from time to time. You know, like one's better than others and so on and so forth. Now, I don't really have a vast collection of case knives, but certainly I had more than 5, so I did have to narrow it down. So these are the 5 that I came up with. Now, I'm going to try to get the names correct as far as the handle material and stuff, but I keep the knives and the boxes in a storage area, so I can't reference what they are, so I might mistakenly call it something else. So here we go. Let's start out and see what we got here. We'll start out with this one here, this mini trapper. I believe this is the mahogany bone. And it's got a nice clip point blade on there. Let's see. So this is a 2023, I believe, if I'm reading the tag stamp correctly. There we go. This is a favorite of mine. I really like the mini trappers. I like that they have half stops. And they're just a nice size knife. They're not huge, but I really like a half stop. Now, as you can see, this is a carbon steel, by the way, and the clip point blade looks still pretty shiny. But the other blade here, the spay blade, and that's where it says carbon steel here on it, CS. 6207 USA CS. Now this has got some patina, and I have used this primarily on food, cutting. You know, when I'm eating, I'm going to cut some barbecued chicken, maybe some steak, maybe some other things at lunch that I have, and it's kind of got a nice patina on it from food. So I tend to use the spay blade for food type things, and then I use the other blade here, the clip point, for, you know, open up packages and cutting things, rope, twine, tape, whatever. So it's kind of my all-purpose blade, and then I use the spay blade as a food type blade. But it's a really nice one. I carried it, I use it. You know, it's not a safe queen, but it sure is pretty, and it's got this really nice deep groove right here in the bone. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not. It's just a real interesting groove there that really gives it some character, and I really love this color. It's almost like a root beer kind of color, I think. But yeah, I really like this one. It's one of my 5 favorites here, the mini trapper. And then I have a full-size trapper. This full-size trapper is in the orange Persinian bone, and I really like that orange. It's just beautiful orange. I like how it fades lighter towards the ends, gets darker in the middle, and on this side's a little bit darker, but just a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color, and this is the full-size trapper, so this does not have a half stop. And let's see, how many dots do we have on this guy? Oh, it's hiding down there in that tang. This is a 2023 also. You got that nice long clip point blade, 2023. Beautiful, beautiful colors on that. And those blades are pretty centered there. Pretty nice. Yeah. And let's take a look at the spay blade. Nice. This 6254 SS USA. So stainless steel on this guy. Very nice. And I use it, I carry it. I like to try to carry all my knives. But yeah, I just really love the coloring on it. It's just beautiful. And it's a nice big piece of bone on the full-size trapper, so it really can show the jigging and the coloring there. So I really like that one. It's a beauty. All right. Now this one here is one I got, I think at one of the case events, and when I was in Aussie, and I think this is a Burlwood, and I think this is referred to as a mini folding hunter, I believe. Now, if I got that wrong, somebody surely will tell me. But it is such a cute little guy. It's got these little finger grooves, you know. You can get, maybe 3 fingers on there and do some cutting there. But yeah, I really think it's really cool. I really like the wood on it. And let's see, this is so this is a 2020, I believe. Somebody can tell me if I got that right, but I think that's a 2020, 10 dots. But yeah, it's just really cool. It is a 71165 SS stainless steel USA. And just look at got a nice snap too on that. Blade's fairly centered too. Look at that. How about that? Just love the wood on it. That's what really I liked about it, was the Burlwood. And then it's got this script case like right in the wood. It's not a shield. It's like etched or burnt into the wood, which is really cool. And I hadn't seen anything like this one before, and thought it was pretty neat, and I decided to pick it up. It wasn't cheap, but it was pretty nice. So anyway, that's one of my 5 favorites. All right, now this one here is my one and only lizard skin, and I got this when the lizard skins first came out. I saw, I think it was maybe it was Baxter's Blades. He had his, and he was showing it off, and I thought, man, that is so cool. I really need to get one of those. And so I got one of these, and I just love the burn on it. It's just a beautiful green with that burn on it, lizard skin, and it's a really nice one. And let's see, this one is what is this, a 2024, I believe, and it was a Shepherd Hills exclusive, I believe, and it's a nice, you know, Sodbuster Jr. You can't go wrong with a Sodbuster Jr. I mean, they're just so useful, and got a great blade on them. Just about do anything. You can, you know, cut an apple, peel an apple. You can get into a box, cut a bag open, whatever you need, you know. And I carry this guy. I had John J.O. Ventures. He had him make me a green slip for it. I don't have the green slip out right now, but it's a pretty good match for the green on the lizard skin, and it looks great. They look great together. But I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, there we go. Baxter's Blades causing me to spend money and buy knives. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Anyway, so there's the lizard skin. I like him a lot. All right. Well, actually, I have another Sodbuster Jr. in the list of top favorite 5 of the case knives, and this one is a relatively newer one. Look at that. Look at that layering of that wood there. That is just gorgeous. I love that. And with the brass liner there, and the layers of the wood. I can't remember what kind of wood this is, whatever kind of a laminate it is, but it's got the like the XX like carved right into the wood, and it's got different colors of staining on the wood. It's actually kind of more of a modern look to it, because it has torque screws holding it together rather than pins, so that's a bit different. And the other thing that's different is it doesn't have a nail nick. It has a hole, I guess a water jet or something. I don't know how they cut that metal, that they put that in there for like your nail nick. And let's see how many dots we got here. So yeah, this is a 2024. I think that's when these came out. They were relatively new. And yeah, I understand that since this is S35VN, that you couldn't stamp it. I guess it's a much harder steel, so they have to cut a nail nick out, a hole to access, and then they had to laser it here, where it says USA XR 7137, and it says S35VN for the blade steel. And the XR is for Crossroads, so this is a Crossroads Sodbuster Jr. 7137. So it's a nice knife. It is just a beautiful knife. It's rather thick, you know, as thick as your mom probably, and you can really get a handful of it there and hang on to it. So it feels good in the hand because of that extra girth there, I guess. And it feels really solid. It cuts really well, and it's a really nice one. They have others in different other colors of different, colored of wood and things, but I don't know, out of the ones that they had come out with, I thought this one was the nicest looking one myself, so that's why I picked this one. Now these are more expensive than your regular Sodbuster. I think at the time that I purchased this, I think it was around $70, so they're not inexpensive. But with the Sodbuster Juniors, you can range anywhere from the mid $30, $35, $37, all the way up to something like this. I don't know if they make ones that are more than this or not, but it does have the S35VN blade steel, which is an extra cost, I suppose, and the wood handles and whatnot. But yeah, it's really cool. Really like it. I don't know if I'd ever get another one or not. I mean, they're neat, but I don't know. They just maybe if they come up with one that I like, I might get another. But this is my favorite one that they had in this series, the Crossroads series. But yeah, it's a little darker on this side than that side, but very nice, very nice. Like the engraving there, the carved XX. So yeah, cool. There we go. Nice snap on that guy. So this is my favorite 5 for the moment of my case knives. So hope you liked it. Let me know which one of these 5 would you say would be your favorite. And if you don't have a video out yet, make a video of your favorite 5 case knives. Until next time, this is the Radio Geek from Radio Geek Blades.